Hi friends, 8-Bit Josh here, and today we're continuing with my series looking through out-of-print media, video game manuals, magazines, things like that. And we're finishing the Sega Genesis Sonic series with, of course, Sonic and Knuckles. I already did Sonic 1, 2, 3, and so we're gonna wrap it up with this one. Of course, it's the last one in the series, so yeah, let's take a look at it. All right, and so here's the box, and first thing right off the bat is you probably noticed is that it's a cardboard box. Unlike a lot of the earlier Sega Genesis games came in the really nice hard plastic cases. I think it was probably most likely near the end of the Sega Genesis run, and probably a cost saving measure as well. They started putting them in these cardboard cases, which obviously don't stand the test of time as well. You can see it got some issues there. It's kind of not as in great shape as if the plastic ones. Also, like, as you can see, like the insert tends to like want to slide out, but let's go ahead and open it up. And oh, we got some nice ads here, more hot stuff. I'm guessing this 1-800 number probably doesn't work anymore. 1-800-804-SEGA. Should probably try it out. We got some t-shirts here. Oh, I like that mug actually. That's really nice. And then we have the manual here, another I believe cost-cutting measure from Sega as they started printing them in black and white instead of the really nice like colored ones that the previous three Sonic games all had. Here's the actual box here with the cartridge. Plug and play cartridge there. You plug the Sonic 3 game in there, and then this is a standalone game. You can play it as Sonic and Knuckles just the way it is here, but then you can take the Sonic 3 cartridge, plug it in, and then it becomes Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think we're all familiar with that. And then, oh, what is this? I've actually have not noticed this. Winner's instruction manual enclosed. I'm gonna open that up. Oh, get Sega Vision 6 months free and learn to win. Oh, Sega Visions is your instruction manual for the next level. It's the only magazine by Sega for Sega gamers. Oh, so this is like, honestly, I vaguely remember Visions now. This is basically Sega's version of Nintendo Power. I wonder how many copies of these there are out in the wild. I should start looking for those. All right, but let's get into what we're really here for, and that is, of course, the game manual. Got your table of contents there, and then here it explains the lock-on technology. I called it plug and play, but that's a computer term. But yeah, lock on for action. Sonic and Knuckles is a revolutionary new kind of game. It's the first game cartridge ever that you can plug, that you can play by itself or lock on with other Sonic game cartridges. So yeah, if you take the Sonic 2 cartridge and plug it in, you can actually play Sonic 2 as Knuckles, which is pretty cool. Play this game by itself to continue Sonic's quest to save Floating Island and defeat rotten Dr. Robotnik through fantastic new zones. As Sonic, you'll battle for Chaos Emeralds. As Knuckles, you'll defend the island's secrets. There's way more. Lock on Sonic 3 with the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge to create a huge 34 meg Sonic epic. Sonic 3 and Knuckles has more gameplay options in one player mode. New secrets wait to be found, and now you've got 14 emeralds to rescue. Play as Knuckles and discover new routes. More yet. Lock on Sonic 2, the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, to experience a totally new Sonic 2 adventure as Knuckles with all of his signature moves. So start zooming. Dr. Robotnik's Death Egg is about to launch. And we got important. The Sonic and Knuckles cartridge is designed to lock on with a Sonic 3 or Sonic 2 cartridge. It will not work with non-Sonic cartridges. All right, so here's kind of the story, the continuation. The last time Sonic and Robotnik went head-to-head, Sonic blasted Dr. Robotnik's Death Egg to smithereens. The explosion heaved Sonic deep into Floating Island's mushroom hills. Sonic knows that many emeralds, including the Master Emerald, are hidden somewhere on Floating Island. He bets this Knuckles character knows where they are. Sonic can't let Robotnik get his hands on the Master Emerald. He'd have Death Egg fuel forever, and Floating Island would be destroyed. Now Sonic's got two problems: how to protect the Master Emerald and how to keep Knuckles off his back. We'll have to deal with that wild Echidna right away. Knuckles has problems too. As guardian of Floating Island and all the emeralds, Knuckles has a mission: to wage war on all invaders. Whoever threw that bomb is in deep trouble. Knuckles is ready with tricks, traps, and bare-fisted attacks to keep Floating Island safe. Sonic's not taking any changes? I think that's a typo. I think that's supposed to be chances. Sonic's not taking any chances, neither is Knuckles. But while they're going their rounds with each other, who's stopping Dr. Robotnik? Could this be the end of Floating Island? Tune in next week to find out, kids. Alright, so we got the getting started, and by the time this game released, they actually had the Model 2 Sega Genesis console. The other games, including Sonic 3, this page, they had a picture of the Model 1. So we're now firmly in the Model 2 era of Sega Genesis. Got your basic moves here. You've got Knuckles' signature moves. Knuckles uses a spin dash just like Sonic, but he also has unique moves of his own. For one thing, he bashes through walls like nobody else. Check out these other Knuckles specialties. He can glide. He has a gliding Knuckles attack. Put Knuckles' best fist forward to knock out Badniks. Perform this attack just like the glide and whack into robots on the fly. Floating Island Patrol. Dr. Robotnik is out there somewhere. If he gets his hands on the Master Emerald and repairs the Death Egg, Floating Island is in peril. We've got rings, we've got Badniks, we've got bosses, you've got the time, you've got lives, continues, all these things. And the power-ups are back in this game, of course. You got the Super Ring, the 1-Up, Invincibility, and the Water, Lightning, and Flame Shield, which were introduced in Sonic 3, are back in this one. Which makes sense because this originally was going to be just one game. And development time caused them to split it basically into two games. Zip through the zones. Got the Mushroom Hill Zone, Flying Battery, Sandopolis, Lava Reef. Really like this, the Sandopolis level. I thought that one was pretty fun. It also has banging music. It's real good. Got the Hidden Palace, Sky Sanctuary, and of course the Death Egg. I like this face bald belligerent Robotnik and his whirling Death Egg. And then Doomsday Zone, which you can only get if you get all of the emeralds. This is sort of a secret level. It's the one where you're like flying through like the destruction of the Death Egg, and this is the one where you have to get all the blue spheres and you'll get a Chaos Emerald if you complete it. You've got the bonus stages. These come back in this game as well. Glowing Sphere stage. This one actually confused me when I played it. I was like, what do you, because you just drop and you just like, if you don't do anything, you just drop to the bottom and stage is over. You are stuck to a magnetic sphere. Roll to the top of the sphere and then jump to a higher one. Activate the flippers to help you to the top. Look out for the force field creeping up from below. You got the slot machine stage, which, you know, was the best part of the casino stage in Sonic 2. And of course, my favorite part of any of these game manuals is when they have like the actual like drawing of like all the bad guys. So these are the Badniks. Robotnik's army is made up of your unfortunate roboticized friends who's been turned into Badniks. Give them a whack to set them free. Got the Butter Droid, Blaster, Chain Spike, Toxo Mister, Techno Squeak, Mush Meanie. The names are funny too. Fireworm, Dragonfly, Sandworm, Egg Robo, Mad Mole, a Scorp, and a Spike Bonker. A Spike Bonker. Then here's how it tells you to plug in a cartridge into the other cartridge. Lock on Sonic 3. Set up your Sega Genesis system as described in its instruction manual. Fit the Sonic Knuckles cartridge into the cartridge slot and press it down firmly. Lift up the flap on the top of the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge and fit the Sonic 3 cartridge into it. There you go. It's pretty easy. Interesting that these are kind of at the back of the manual. The other ones are usually at the front. So this just explains to you how to navigate the menu, how you can set up like your save games, things like that. Select your characters down here. Resuming save games, replaying zones. And then here it tells you how to lock on Sonic 2 as if the method would be any different than locking on Sonic 3. And then there it actually shows you the menu, the game screen of Sonic 2 when you have it plugged into the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. It says Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I actually did a full playthrough of this on stream. The VOD is actually on my channel here on YouTube if you want to watch it. It's like, I don't know, it's about 2 hours long. If you're curious about seeing what Sonic 2 looks like with being played as Knuckles. And then, yeah, that's it. One thing missing from this manual I've noticed is the other 3 games, they have usually a section in the back for like notes or like, I don't know, we're thinking people were gonna like keep track of like their best times playing the game, because they'd have like the name of the person who played, the level, the time it took them, things like that. So they took those out. Again, probably cost cutting measures, because this was kind of nearing the end of the Sega Genesis. And then we got an ad for Echo, The Tides of Time, available on Genesis, Game Gear, and Sega CD. But yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Sonic and Knuckles game manual. You know, it's such a unique game, being able to plug in another game and combining it to be 2 games into one. But like I said, it was, the game originally started out just as one game, as Sonic 3, but just I think the sheer size of the game in development time, Sega was like, you know what, we need to kind of split it into 2 games, and that's what they did. I was a teen when this came out, and I don't really remember because I wasn't plugged into like what people were thinking. Also, the internet wasn't really, it existed, but it wasn't the same internet that we know it today. So there wasn't like a way, like I'm just curious, like people bought this not knowing you're supposed to play it with Sonic 3 and just played it by itself, and we're like, huh, this is weird. I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll have more game manual videos coming in the coming weeks and months and all that fun, good stuff. If there's other games you'd like to see, leave a comment down below and let me know. I may have it, I may not, but if I don't have it, then that means I can just keep an eye out for it when I do my retro game hunting that I like to do every once in a while. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you on the next video.